you saw it here. A reunion of friends. A happy time at the end of a big trial. Having the memories of someone implanted into what can really be classed as like a sister variant. Let's ignore the moral ambiguity, whether or not it's the same person and questions that arise from that, and instead just indulge in the warm embrace of what we saw. Something nice happening for once. Something that we really don't get to experience all too often. And I'm guessing because there are quite a few episodes left, we're going to have to delve into something else that goes horribly wrong before getting better. Whether or not it will involve more sisters, more clones, left to be said, but the city is a dark place. Let's see what's going on. Okay. After everything that we've seen, go and enjoy ourselves at the pool. Because they have normal school activities still, got to attend lessons and the like. Who are you? How? Some magical mass-defying hair. That face. I see. It got a fellow fan of the frog that we kind of found out a while back. Get. Well, we know she's not one for sports, so every time. How? I mean, the view that everyone has on that situation, yeah, sure. But I bet she had a little fun coming up with that reasoning. They're such good friends, aren't they? Now, why would they want to run as quickly as possible? You obviously didn't do enough in PE. No, that's alright, no. She has a trouble-seeking nose, that door mistress. Huh? A bit of a fad, she says. Indeed, what is that? And we that came out of nowhere, starting off as like a calm ballad classical, and then this. Friender? The imagery here where they're all put across buildings and the like. Creepy. This is going in a direction I didn't think. So we are getting a collection of pastor groups. I can't remember the one with the predatory eye. Can't remember what that one's called. We're going dream diving. With the cut. Okay. They share that dream. You know, if that is an actual thing, that's kind of cool. I think the recording of your dream by itself is already quite a breakthrough, and that would be very useful for me. But the replaying it to someone else. S-rank dreams. Do they need to be vetted beforehand to make sure that it's okay for public viewing? Okay. Fun and happy. What kind of categories would you want? Wait, you want a horror dream? Looks like she got what she wanted. Kick to the face. At least she was keeping her bed warm for her. The line work is slightly different. Everything she could have possibly wanted. I wonder if the dream cards are reusable. If so, they should be keeping this one close to her at all times. Oh no. Are you sure about that? And just like dreams, the things don't need to make sense. The flow of actions just cut from one to another. You're making the frog sad. At the whims of the amphibians. Now, who had this dream where they played the maid? What's that? Goosebumps or something? I mean, it's a terrifying situation. Go to bed. She would as well. Does it look like she's sleeping peacefully, though? I wonder if the dream is being altered slightly by the goings-on of outside in the real world. Denied. Oh, I see the ambulance came for a fractured heart. She is a shell of her former self. I guess the dream was good for one thing. Ah, it is Goosebumps. Or, unless that's a continuation of whatever happened in that dream. Don't worry, Saturn. The fact that we know the joke, we've seen it so many times now, that we can just hear it off screen, we just see a face and we're like, ah, okay. There's no escaping to the bathroom this time, is there? They need to get along. And I wonder how this dream Inception is going to play into the stories, the plot of this one. Anything you desire. I don't know how everyone would be just okay. So, okay, I'll drop everything that I had in mind because you say so. S rank in what exactly? We haven't seen this boy in quite some time. I don't think even his dreams are... Well, actually, no, he's got nothing else going for him. His dreams would be pretty good. Was it him that was... Was it him that was... playing Thomas' cousin or niece or something? Why did I say niece? He doesn't have siblings. He's such a good person, isn't he? We could have all guessed this. Oh. Live on TV, you say? I see some of his dreams do kind of have a little crossover here and there. What colour would they be? He... makes sense. Excuse me. Looks like that's... Looks like that card won't be around for too much longer, though. I mean, you've got those to inflict severe physical trauma to them. Oh, you're listening intently. And the other one to wipe their memories back to, well, back when they were toddlers. What could they possibly be excited for? I guess, sometimes they do, they do work well together. But don't go spreading it around to others. To think, I didn't think well, actually, I did think of this when the kind of sharing of dreams came about at the beginning, but I didn't think that it would be so brazen and out in the open like this. You might need... No, that got through to her. I was thinking what kind of comment would break through her slump. What? An augmented reality app for finding treasure now actually providing prizes? Would have been useful when they had the money cards. Huh. I mean, if you could tell when and where accidents happen, it'd be good for documentation. But being able to tell how far in the future, if it's only a few minutes, then well, actually, that would be like, oh shit, this is meant to happen in 10 seconds. There's no one else around. Yeah, it would go into actual interesting territory if the accuracy is quite high. Plus, if it's more than just a few minutes warning, if someone had advanced knowledge, could they interfere? Yeah, that one. Okay, the person acting isn't anything too unbelievable. How many have we actually seen be thwarted in this alone? Oh no. Oh, 15. Well, there is a statistic for people killed by vending machines falling on them. Granted, it's actually more deadly than sharks, I believe. Just stop anyone going near those vending machines for the next 15-20 minutes. She seems so... Uri Haru will be such a good role figure. Mm-hmm. Just allow her to have these things, once in a while. Now it's seeming like anything can happen. I mean, have you checked the time? Maybe you're just a little off. By 10 minutes, he says, playing with a football near a road? Playing football by the road. need to pay attention to the vending machine. Accident averted. How's the kid, though? I mean, it wasn't put on the app, so he must be fine. If you're jumping in to help, you would go for the immediate one, which would be the kid, not the aftermath. What happened to the ball? Found him pretty easily. How did you distribute it so widely to everyone? Being, precog would be... Okay. He has an odd hobby of photography, but... Well, that's just what the records are written as. As we've seen, some people hide their ability or progress quickly. It kind of gives me a... Shit, what's that film? The vibes where they can predict crimes happening in the future. Ribbon girl, flower girl. This is stuff that could be compromising. Top secret, you know. And in a world of Academy City that we've seen so far, there are definitely some things you want to keep under wraps. You say that, but there are people with actual seemingly unhelpful abilities that have actually managed to do stuff. Who indeed? Now somehow these dream cards are going to become, misused, mishandled, etc. But the idea of someone who can tell the future, or at least tell glimpses of what would happen, seeking help so that they can find someone that is not bound by the laws of causality, not bound by fate, someone that can alter destiny. I mean, if you didn't see something you liked, or if you saw something that you really didn't like, maybe it would be a good idea to put a bit of research in. And since it's almost certainly about his sister, so the idea of him reaching out and analysing the uniform swap, but the idea of him using the app to analyse his images, get a bit quicker at it, figure things out, is the fact that he comes across people like Uriharu, like Kuroko, where just getting too involved and outing themselves as being out looking into this a bit much and helping him out? Is that all just coincidence, lucky dealings and meetings? But I can tell you for absolute certain, if the sharing of dreams was this easy and it was just through a trading card, this would be big money business. Some people will be doing very well for themselves. And there would definitely be some dreams in higher regard than others. High demand. And how could they be so cruel to a blue-haired pervert? He was doing a charity business. He was giving away dreams for free. It was for the good of the people, really. But I didn't expect him to pop back up into the story, and especially not like that. It has definitely been a while since we last saw him, but yeah, he's never really shone in a very good light, has he? That film was Minority Report, wasn't it? Being able to tell the future and crimes and try and stop them before they happen. And just like that film, it opens up a whole bunch of questions. And much like the sharing of potentially sensitive imagery and people that don't want to be thought about in such ways that by a vast majority of the people, as she said, it's fine if you have that kind of thoughts by yourself, but that's where it should stay to yourself. But if you could record dreams, record thoughts to that degree, the sharing of confidential information, accidentally letting things leak, that could be a bit of an issue. If someone, say, happens to stumble across you and plug you into one of those recording machines after you've been dealing with highly sensitive information of critical scientific importance. I don't think there's currently a law on stealing people's dreams, but there may be soon. And it is good to see that the two of them, after such a successful couple of episodes behind, working together, solving this issue, and such good friends are that they can laugh and joke and hate each other openly. Yeah, we knew they weren't going to become best of friends overnight, and with their particularly fawning attitudes to each other, at least it's a fun interaction each time we see them. But as a kick-off to this, we're raising some important questions, things to really ponder about, things that might be going on in the future. But if you've enjoyed this episode, let me know. Possibly leave a like and a comment down below. If you thought you've enjoyed it, maybe subscribe. Share the video with your friends, family, and neighbours, postmen. The voices in your head. But for now, get yourselves a little bit of rest. I would say have some nice dreams, but I know what some of you might be thinking. So I'll see you in the next one. If you want to be the legally questionable lewd dreams to the unlicensed seller that is my channel, consider joining onto my Patreon, because all of your support is greatly appreciated. But unfortunately, I still cannot quite guarantee the quality of products you will receive. So for best results, just try to sleep a lot. But for the time being, I need to thank Electricant, Noku, Raywin, Kite, Sal, Arthea, Shiwan, Mats, Gurley, Cardboard, Croyville, Ginterman, Darkshadow7899, Mega42 and everyone else. And I'm quite eager to see what the future holds.